2A family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A-N-LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes, it's just my personal opinion. You shouldn't take it as fact. You shouldn't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Look, fam, right about now, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you are new to the channel, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and subscribe. I think you are going to enjoy the content. Look, fam, if you don't, blame it on me. You can unsubscribe later, right? And finally, fam, if you are an existing subscriber, fam, I appreciate you so much. You are the wind beneath my wings. You are the reason that this channel is anything. All right, look, fam, let's get this rolling. This is going to be a short review and a long overdue review. This is one of my, I only have a few revolvers, two revolvers actually, in my collection. And there is kind of one or two more that I want, just hard to find out here in California. But this was a must-have. This was a must-have. In terms of the world of the revolvers, you guys know I got that 500, that Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum Debo. And you've seen this one in my gun collection. But this was the other one I was like, ooh, when I saw it, I was like, oh, wait, I gotta have it. And of course, fam, I'm talking about none other than that Chiappa Rhino. Fam bam. Family bam, bam, bam. Look, fam, this Chiappa Rhino, whoo, it is in here like a thong, fam. Like a thong. Come on, don't play with me now. Look, fam, I just think the design of the gun is so unique. It's made it kind of iconic in the gun industry. This one is chambered in 357 Magnum. It also shoots 38 Special. They make a few different versions. I think this is the 4-inch version. They make a 6-incher and a 2-incher. I felt like the other one was too small. I would have been down for the 6. But just couldn't find it at the right time. I found this one first, and I liked it just fine. So I picked it up. This is a total stock gun. The only thing I changed out was the grip because I felt like I had that wood grip on it. I thought this was a more sexy look, so I picked this up. I will say this, fam, that it's a fun gun to shoot. You know, to me, this is not, of course, any gun can be used for home defense, but this is not a home defense weapon. You don't buy this for home defense. You buy it because it's fastly becoming iconic. It's an incredibly unique design. And just because it's a good time, fam, that's it. It's a good time. And before, you know, all the police come, look, no bullets in the gun, 100% clear. Here's the one thing I'll say about shooting the gun. It's a totally manageable 357 is a total manageable round. Does it have recoil? Absolutely. But here is what's a trip, fam. It has these, as you can see, it has the vents that go over the top of it, right? And a lot of the gases exude from these vents, and so it's a different experience. So I'll warn you, if you are the type of person that is used that is not used to shooting revolvers, and when you have a handgun in your hand, you automatically shift to that thumbs forward grip that we use typically. Look, fam, you get your thumb around these, it's gonna be a problem. And I can tell you that from experience. I made that mistake. So I knew about it. And I just got caught slipping. My mind wandered one time. I'm so used to that thumb forward handgun grip. I accidentally did it, and thank heavens for me, fam. I had on gloves, cause yeah, it was not to be played with. Like I was like, ooh, ooh, boom, blew a big hole in my glove. So I just warn you guys that if you buy a Chiappa Rhino, acknowledge that. Acknowledge that. Make sure you are very conscious at all times that you have a traditional revolver grip and you don't slip into that thumbs forward grip, because that could be bad news for your thumb. So the one thing I'll say about this gun, in addition to, I mentioned before, it has a very unique design. It goes beyond just aesthetic. So the thing about this is that the barrel of the gun is down here, right? It's not centered like you'd see on most guns. So what that allows for is when you catch, when you're up high on the grip, the bore axis is at the same level, maybe even a little bit low, below your hand, which helps manage the recoil better. So it's an innovative design, and so obviously instead of shooting usually from the top, right, like most revolvers would, it's coming out of the bottom. And so it's a unique gun, not only from an aesthetic perspective, but the actual functionality of the gun is unique, which makes it collection worthy in my opinion. And obviously I think so because I spent my hard-earned money to buy it, right? So if you guys, a lot of people, I did a video a while back on, are revolvers still relevant? And look, and the short answer was, if it can kill you, it's still relevant, right? A revolver can do a significant amount of damage, but obviously firearms have evolved. This is a 6-shooter, so you're capped at 6 rounds. Now, 6 rounds to 357. Probably get the job done, but obviously you don't have depending on what the threat is, you don't have the kind of capacity that you would have in a more modern semi-automatic handgun, where even a small concealed carry gun can have 15 rounds, right? But I would say if you are a lover of firearms and you have an appreciation, I think there is something beautiful about certain revolvers. I think the design of them, there's something special about them, some of them. And of the ones that are available, this would be definitely one that I would put on my list, the Chiappa Rhino. All right, fam, that's it for this episode. As always, fam, I'm going to ask you to take care of one another. And until next time, peace.